Howdy folks and welcome to Brain Rotters. Here we go again this week with our Party Thor character poster for this week's upcoming What If episode 7. So let's talk about what I believe this to be the beginning of a 3-part finale, but there are other things like Iron Man on Sakaar in this episode that we have to talk about too, so stay with me. So Party Thor has been the hot topic for a while, even being rumored to have been supposedly the star of episode 5, but then Marvel Zombies took that over and I don't know what happened with that, but anyway, we know that this episode shows Thor facing off against Ultron's forces, Ultron likely being the villain of these last few episodes, as we know Ultron Vision to be taking the Watcher spot eventually after he gets the stones, and it all begins with what if Ultron successfully downloaded himself into the Vision, which kicks off the acts of Ultron bringing down Sokovia and successfully wiping out the planet's population except for Black Widow and Thor, who are confirmed to still be alive in this apocalyptic scenario. Black Widow we even see doing some lone survivor missions against Ultron's forces in this apocalyptic Earth, but there's a Lego set out there where Iron Man is on Sakaar and built Sakaarian armor. Of course, we know from the mid-season trailer that Sakaar is in the show at some point. How does Tony get to Sakaar and what's the story there? Well, I think that when Ultron brings down Sokovia and wipes out the planet, Iron Man is hit with that same sense of guilt that he gets in Captain America Civil War when Tony realizes how much collateral damage on people's lives around the globe that Ultron, his creation, actually made. And that prompts Iron Man to take off in the quinjet to go to Sakaar instead of Hulk at the end of Age of Ultron, leaving the planet behind him knowing he's failed. But maybe that's another story, another repercussion to explore later on. See, if Thor is still his arrogant self in this episode, which it seems that way, that means that Thor never experienced the events of Age of Ultron, where Thor learns that Asgard is in danger of Ragnarok, and as a result, he never has cause to return to Asgard, meaning Ragnarok won't happen because for that to happen, Thor would need cause, but that does mean Hela will be released and rule Asgard. But again, that's another story thread. I don't think the 30-minute runtime has time to cover, so maybe they'll just tease it. Hey, you made it this far, you might as well subscribe if you're new, as well as hitting that bell for notifications so you don't miss another video just like this one. So then you have to wonder though, if Ultron wiped out the planet, how could it be that Thor is in this souped up looking Las Vegas? Well, how is he there? Well, maybe Ultron's Sokovian meteor came down a little early. Remember in Age of Ultron, Ultron confirmed that even if he dropped Sokovia before it's at its world-ending height, it would still mean billions dead, just most of the world. So maybe Vegas fell into that category of just being missed. I'd even argue that this city was built by Ultron as part of his rebuilding the world plan after demolishing it. What do you think? As for why Thor chooses to hide from Ultron, to only fight when the bots come after him, I'd argue that it's because Ultron is stronger than Thor. In fact, remember Ultron is actually choking out Thor in Age of Ultron, and you're probably thinking, like, how is that possible? Well, remember Ultron is completely made of vibranium at this point. Thor's hammer couldn't even crack Cap's shield, not to mention that Ultron has the Infinity Stones this what if, so I think Thor is scared and really outmatched. We'll have to see it all confirmed hopefully in our trailer tomorrow. Usually, Marvel publishes it Tuesdays just before Wednesday morning when the episode releases. So expect a trailer tomorrow and get hyped for that. Thanks all for watching. I appreciate it. What are your thoughts on What If episode 7? What are your predictions? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you there. Take care, everyone.